I'm Jennifer and this is my daughter Emily. Usually you see videos that I put together, but this one Emily has done by herself. So I'm going to leave this to Emily and I am going to go manage the camera so I can switch back and forth. So I'll let her introduce what we're going to be doing, or what she's going to be doing.
We're gonna be making a bracelet like this, and it's made from a crochet hook.
Okay. Do you want me to show the table?
Yep. So I've made all of these. Now all of them are made from it. This one is made from the crochet hook. This one too. And I think also this one and this one are all made from the crochet hook. And this necklace I was making, it's from the crochet hook. And it has almost everything in a whole entire book. I don't remember what all of them are, but I think that one is a baby leaf, and that's a strawberry, half shell. I know that's whole shell.
Why don't you clear the bracelets away that you're not going to be working on? And
So we're not going to be working on those.
And then go ahead and start. So
And I've already had my pattern laid out. So we will need to make a pattern like
so
that.
what you just did, you did it on
And
the camera.
I did a 8, which I did that, flipped it over, I tied it over once, and then I flipped it back on. And then it should look like this on the bottom. And then
Okay, on the table, honey.
And then you put one there, flip it over, and put that there too. You have to make sure that you don't let go of it. I'm putting it on my finger because that's the only way that I can really hold on to it. And then you just keep going with the pattern. And you also have to make sure that you put a S clip or C clip at the bottom. And you have to make sure that that's the right side for the S clip. It gets confusing for me. And if you want to put any charms, I'm doing it in the middle of the rainbow because I'm doing a rainbow. So I'm doing every time that we are in the middle of the rainbow, which I'm picking green, I put a charm on. And then you just do the same over and over again. The charm is harder to hold, so I hold it with my thumb and my middle finger. Then I can do other stuff with my first finger. And then
hands further up.
And then you just keep doing it over and over again until you may get to the end of your pattern. It's a little hard to get around the charms. So if you are just a beginner, you don't have to do the charms. The charms are a little harder because you have to make sure that you squish the rubber band, and then you have to put it through.
Hands.
I'm going to show you in a second.
Make sure your hands are further on the table, honey. You want to be able to see. Thank you. You're doing a good job. Looks really pretty.
And this one is a cool pattern. It even has like a goldish yellow.
Cool, and your nails look really pretty too.
Yeah, they're
Want to tell me
gold.
about your nails?
My nails are gold too, and also my toenails. My
Where did you get? Did you do them yourself?
No, we went to
A nail place?
a nail place. What was it called?
Orchid.
And we went to Orchid. So how you do the charm,
Okay, remember?
sometimes you might have to put it on there, and then you just squish the rubber band. Try to put it through the hole, the rubber band through the hole. It sometimes is hard for me. So you just have to do that. Then make the rubber band straight, which is kind of important.
Hands?
And then you just do the same thing over and over again. And when I stop the bracelet or ring or anklet or whatever, I stop at the end of the pattern, not in the middle, because the middle it wouldn't make sense. And it's because the middle is not a good place.
Hands?
And it wouldn't make sense from the beginning, because you would probably have to have it the whole entire thing. Mine is a big pattern, so I might stop at the end of one of the rainbows, but it might make it a little confusing. But you should probably start with a probably 2 pattern or 1 pattern to get the hang of it, like I did with this one. This is my first one on the hook, so it was not that good, but I still have it because it does look pretty. And if you don't like the bracelet, you don't have to keep it. I was almost not going to keep this one, but I might actually not keep it, because it just isn't that pretty as all these other ones. And it also scratches me a little more because it's thicker, so it doesn't let a lot of air through. It's kind of the same with this one, but this one isn't that tight, so I had it loose. And so was this one. The strings aren't that tight on that one. But this one I did something cool because it switched around, which I thought that was cool. I forgot to put the charm on this one.
So Emily, would you like to give this bracelet away to somebody who comments on the video?
Maybe.
Yeah, so you got to be in the US so we can mail it to you. But comment on the video and we'll pick somebody who gets this bracelet that Emily's making.
Or maybe you can tell me what colors you want.
Oh, I think we should do this one. You do enough bracelets as it is.
No, I think they should pick.
But then you could end up with hundreds that you have to make, sweetie. I think we just do one that you've already made. Hands, hands, hands. Thank you. Gotta make sure you keep seeing it.
But I don't have that much charm, so I might not be able to make one.
Yeah.
But I can make you one without a charm. It can still be pretty. This one, it took a lot because it's cotton candy, so I thought I would try out that one.
So I guess Emily is going to give a bracelet of some sort to somebody who comments.
And we're gonna draw.
You're gonna do a drawing.
Yeah, we're gonna do a drawing. Because I love to do those.
For the last one? Is that long enough? Or do you need to do
I
another?
don't, no, it's not long enough.
Okay, so you need to do one more rainbow on there? Especially if somebody else might be getting some, and actually that's not long enough for you.
Yeah.
So, okay, do one more rainbow.
Yeah. Even though these are different types of rainbows, I think I'm going to do the first one. No, the second one. Let's just keep with the rainbow. And maybe at the end you can make it a little fancier. Maybe put a charm almost every one of them. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep it on green. The charm's on green. Because it makes more sense.
Hands.
And it sometimes helps if you can look at it, the other end, so then you know the pattern.
Hands. Gotta keep them up there. So we can see what you're doing, sweetie. Yeah, if you can keep your hand there. Maybe we can duct tape your hand down. What do you think? Will that work?
No.
No. Can't tape your arm to the table.
No. I can still move over here.
Well, then we can't see it. What, was that the one that was supposed to have a charm on it?
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Don't lose them. Don't lose them.
It actually is easy to put back on. Because you can't actually really lose them because these don't fall off if they come
I'm
off.
gonna duct tape that arm.
Because it's not that tight, so it doesn't want to come apart.
Okay. Okay, so get the charm on
Yeah.
the green.
Which is green. Alex, actually, that's a. I think. Yeah, that's a light green.
Green.
Is it green to you?
Yeah, it looks green.
It's light green. Huh?
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the yellow ones first.
Sometimes it gets a little confusing. I was working on a bracelet and
Hands.
I was doing it and I was working on something else and I think I was eating cereal and I kept forgetting the pattern. And then I think some of it didn't go that right, but it still did look pretty. Just a few more left. And sometimes this is a good project for me to do while I'm watching TV or do whenever.
Hands.
And
Okay.
then when you're done, you can measure it again. Should probably be a little loose. I think it is. And then you don't take it off because it could come undone.
Hands.
And you put that on. Yeah, missed one. No, I didn't. And then you have a bracelet.
Very pretty. Thanks for doing the demo, Emily.
You're welcome.
So wave and say goodbye.
Bye.